After a failed championship push, it's time to start over from square one. Welcome to Season 2 of the Chicago Bulls franchise, and it's time to get this rebuild underway. I completely gutted the roster in this offseason, but I have brought in some young pieces that I'm really excited to see how they mesh together. Gary Trent Jr. and Buddy Hield will be our new primary sources of scoring, while I have also given multi-year deals to Cole Anthony and Jaden McDaniels. And you can't forget about the draft, where we picked up two guys that'll be a big part of our future, Donovan Clingan and Mark Mitchell. And after missing the entire playoffs, Patrick Williams is healthy and ready to go for the opener of Season 2. Fresh off signing a new long-term contract, we'll see if he lives up to it. Here's how our opening day starting five is looking. Cole Anthony is the best passer on our team. He'll be our starting point guard. Gary Trent Jr. at the 2, Jaden McDaniels and Patrick Williams the forwards, and then I have decided to start the rookie Donovan Clingan at center over Brandon Clark. This was a tough decision, as Brandon Clark is definitely the more proven commodity. He's been a great defender and a solid offensive player so far in his career. However, the reality is Donovan Clingan is 7'2", and Brandon Clark is 6'8", and I've been waiting to have a tall paint protector in the lineup for quite a while. That decision is obviously subject to change if Clingan struggles out of the gates. Meanwhile, Buddy Hield has moved between the starters and the bench for his whole career, and he will start his Bulls career as the 6th man. That'll also be subject to change depending on the starts that Hield and Trent Jr. get off to, but I do like the idea of having Hield provide high volume, consistent shooting off the bench, which will help our second unit run a lot smoother. I didn't sign any two-way contracts in the offseason, but I will here. Rokas Jokubaitis, drafted in 2021, really brings everything I want in a backup point guard. 6'4", a solid shot, and not a defensive liability. Greg Brown III is also going to be coming on as a two-way player. He's developed quite nicely in the G League at now 73 overall. Obviously one of the best dunkers in the G League with that A+ athleticism. I didn't record this, but Mark Mitchell will be starting his Bulls career in the G League. There's just no spot for him in the rotation right now. It's good to be back at the United Center, everyone. Here we are, taking on the Atlanta Hawks in Game 1 of the 2024-25 season. And we have quite an intriguing next 3 games. The Knicks are a tough opponent. The Cavs knocked us out of the playoffs last year, and then we won't have to wait long to face Drew Holiday, the newest member of the Orlando Magic. The Bulls have one of the most rabid fan bases in sports, and even though expectations aren't exactly high going into this season, we still sell out the largest stadium in the NBA. At the very least, this team will be young, athletic, and fun, and hopefully they can overachieve record-wise as well. Donovan Clingan and Clint Capella in the center circle. Clingan wins the tip, and here we go in 2024-25. Cole Anthony is going to be this team's primary ball handler. Here he is, guarded by Trae Young. Kicks it to Gary Trent Jr. on the right wing. Spins, pump fakes, turns, shoots, misses, and it's put back in by Donovan Clingan for his first NBA points. That didn't take very long at all. Clint Capella forgot to box him out, and he will learn that lesson very soon. And check out the confidence to flex on him after your first NBA points. That's what I like to see from my rookies. But he gets a little overzealous there, jumping out too far and fouling Trae Young on the jumper. So an aggressive start to the young center's career. A rare missed free throw from Young. Now Cole Anthony down the middle. He drives. Under the basket, out to McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels backing down DeJounte Murray. Now he's going to set a screen for Anthony. Into the paint, kick out to Gary Trent Jr. for 3. Expect quite a few more threes to be taken this season. And Gary Trent starts us off. Trae Young out to DeJounte Murray. His 3 is off. Anthony up court to Gary Trent. Into the middle. Out to the corner for Jaden McDaniels. He hits the three. Bulls up 8-1. Young tries the lob to Capella, and it's stuffed by Clingan. In transition, McDaniels sprints to the corner and hits another open corner three. 11-1 Bulls. What a start. Hawks need a timeout. And the first 2 minutes of these Bulls look like they've been playing together for years already. Here's Saddiq Bey around the screen. Low percentage three misses. Cole Anthony driving into the lane. Out to Gary Trent Jr. Off the mark from three. Saddiq Bey again. Rejects the screen. Spins inside. Double teamed. Now DeJounte Murray guarded by Gary Trent. Probing. Floating. No good. Good defense from Gary Trent. And the rebound from Clingan. Now Anthony pushing it. Trent another three. Gets it to go this time. 14-1. Hawks ice cold. Capella, tough shot. Goes in. And that's their first field goal of the season. Anthony spins. Attacks strong. Drawing a foul from Clint Capella. Last season, Cole Anthony averaged 15 points per game on career high efficiency. Let's see if he can replicate that as he hits one of two free throws. DeAndre Hunter, three swirls off. Cole Anthony pushing again. Williams is stuffed, gets his rebound, and misses again. Saddiq Bey, another brick. Here's Clingan inside, guarded by Capella. Capella stands pat, but Clingan drops steps and forces him to foul again. That's his second. And Clingan is not a complete liability from the free throw line. That's not always something you get from a rim-running athletic center. As we force a turnover, Patrick Williams down the lane, slamming it home. 19-3 Chicago. And a nice assist from Jaden McDaniels there. Trae Young finally hits a three. Now Anthony screen for. Out to Trent. Wide open three, too strong. Williams steals a pass. Anthony Clingan, 2-on-1, lobs it up, and Clingan dunks it down. Took off from the dotted line, cocked it back, and destroyed the rim. Is it too early to say we found a diamond in the rough? Now another 2-on-1 fast break, and Williams jams. Boy, is it good to have him back. Trent, too strong again on the three. DeAndre Hunter can't hit it. Rebounded and put back in by Onyeka Okongwu. So far, we've looked really good against the quality Hawks team. Off a double pin down. Here's Buddy Hield off the bench. Splash down. Apologies for the frame drop here, as there were a few minutes of this game that I accidentally didn't record with my capture card. But Hunter misses with no one around him. Okongwu fouled going up. We're starting to see some of the bench now. Kobe White in the game. Dalen Terry as well. Here's White on the right side. Elbow pull up. Good! After losing last season to an Achilles tear, he's looking to bounce back. Trae Young hits the floater. Now here's Kobe White again, guarded by Young. Nice pass to the corner. Buddy Hield can't hit. Clingan the rebound, draws the foul. And in his first 8 minutes of action, Donovan Clingan already up to 7 points and 4 boards. White, Clingan, pick and roll. Clingan takes a jumper, it's off, but cleaned up by Kobe White. Really nice to see him making an immediate impact. Now he does it on defense. Steals it right out of Tyus Jones' hands for a breakaway layup. A.J. Griffin to Bogdanovich off a screen. No good. Gobbled up by Donovan Clingan. Open three, good for Buddy Hield. Still not sure whether to start him or bench him, but he'll be a knockdown shooter regardless. Okongwu can't get the second chance points, and the Hawks haven't scored in almost 3.5 minutes. Williams blow by, and he climbs the ladder. Look out below. AJ Griffin just got put on a poster. Patrick Williams always seems to have one of these every game. Hopefully we'll get them all season long. White, wraparound pass to Hield, and he cans another 3. Kobe White running the point. Inside to Brandon Clark, the backup center, and he's blocked to end the quarter. But an overall dominant showing from these new-look Bulls, 41-17. I could not have possibly seen this coming, but let's see if we can keep it going for a full 48 minutes. Block shot Clingan. Starts the break. Ayo Dosunmu up for the and one. So many fast break points for the Bulls early in this one. We did not see that last season. Trae Young, 3 rattles out. Cross-court pass from Clingan, but Anthony couldn't handle it. Ideally, you'd like to have those roles switched. Bey behind the back, and he's stuffed by Clingan once again. Bogdanovich doubled down low. Murray, 3-ball, puts it in. Donovan Clingan has looked incredible so far. Looking like I made the right choice starting him day 1. Fade away for Patrick Williams, that's not his game. Clingan drives from the 3-point line. Misses the layup. Not the strongest finisher. He'll miss those gimmies from time to time. Williams backing down Bogdanovich. Bojan Bogdanovich, that is. This Hawks team has both, but Bogdanovich forces the miss. Now goes up strong, drawing the foul from Clingan. Hits 1 of 2 at the line. 44-21, another block from Donovan Clingan. Backing down Capella, dishing to a wide open Kobe White, connects on a triple. Capella goes up and Clingan erases it. Out of bounds. Another play made, and he is making an all-defensive team level impact in his first NBA start. But he got over-aggressive there as Capella beat him backdoor for the lob. Anthony puts it up through contact and gets it to go. That should have been a foul. Anthony inside, out to Kobe White. Too strong on the 3. Murray misses the layup. Clingan grabs the board. Another fast break. Patrick Williams earns a trip to the line. Hitting both, and it's now 51-23. 7 minutes to go in the half. Murray knocks down a 3. Cuts our lead to 25. Drop step Patrick Williams. Misses it. Got his board and put it in. Anthony pressuring Young. Young with a quick crossover to a triple. Now Anthony driving on Young. Another contact shot is good. Now Young shakes him with a step back and drains a 3, nothing but net. Ice Trae is nasty, one of the best off the dribble shooters we've ever seen. Gary Trent Jr. inside, finishes through contact. The whole team playing with a pep in their step for opening night. Trae Young doing all he can to keep the Hawks in this one. Anthony running the pick and pop with Clark, but then he ran over Okongwu, who took a charge. Hunter finally gets one to go from long range. 20-point game. Hield. Quick fadeaway. Cash. 11 points for Buddy. We're up to 60 as a team. Anthony to Clark. Goes to the free throw line. Hits 1 shot. A 70-point first half seems very possible. Anthony with a dump off to Clark, who gets it to go, and the foul. He would convert the free throw. Now 2 minutes left in the half, and AJ Griffin knocks down a triple. Bogdanovich. Missed 3, grabbed by Okongwu, out to Young. Buries another 3. 64-44. Clingan pump fakes, goes up, earns more free throws. 9 points, 9 boards, and 4 blocks. What a first half for a debut. Now he gets the offensive rebound and gets a double-double. The future sure looks bright. 3 seconds remaining in the half. Bogdanovich hoists. It's no good. And we're up 68-46. What an incredible half of basketball against a team that made the playoffs last year and probably will this year. We had incredible energy on offense and defense, and a big part of that was Donovan Clingan, who leads us in scoring along with Buddy Hield and has 4 blocks to go along with it. And look at the balance. It's pretty rare to see a 68-point half and the highest scorer is 11. Kobe White already has 9 in his first game back from injury. Cole Anthony in his Bulls debut hasn't taken that many shots, only 2 for 2, but has 7 assists and only 1 turnover with 4 rebounds. He's looked like a quality starting point guard so far. This Hawks team looks pretty much the same as it did last year, and like last year, their offense lives and dies by Trae Young. 18 points, 5 assists in the first half. We've already got 8 threes on 18 attempts, and we would go entire games without making 8 threes last season. And we are beating the Hawks in every single team statistic recorded. 2 other games have taken place so far in the new season, starting off with the Raptors hosting the Nets. Russell Westbrook made his Nets debut as he signed a 2-year deal with them in the offseason, but he wasn't the only notable debut in this game.
Starting at small forward, at 6'6", wearing number 10,
DeMar DeRozan receives a warm welcome from the Raptors fans as he returns to the team that drafted him. Pascal Siakam got things started with a dunk. Now halfway through the first quarter, DeRozan backing down Simmons and he hits the floater off the glass. First bucket back in a Raptors uniform. But the Raptors were behind late as the rookie Judah Mintz scores. Now under a minute to go, Cam Thomas pulls up, hits the shot over Jakob Poeltl, and that was the dagger. Brooklyn wins 99-92 in a defensive battle. It was a disappointing showing for a star-studded Raptors lineup as the big three of Siakam, DeRozan, and Barnes shot a combined 12 of 45 from the field. Looks like there's still some questions to answer as to how this lineup is going to fit together. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook made an okay debut for the Nets as Mikal Bridges was the best player on the court for either team. In the second game, the Kings hosted the Suns, who suited up their number 1 pick Matas Buzelis for the first time. Durant fading away over Keegan Murray, what a shot. Buzelis got the assist there. Now Buzelis driving on Lauri Markkanen and finishes with the left hand. What a way to get your first bucket in the league. Fox dancing on Bradley Beal and drives for a rack attack. Entertaining first quarter. Buzelis picks up his dribble, takes a fadeaway and drains it. Smooth stuff from the Chicago native. Now a lob to Markkanen. How fun is he on this Kings team? Behind the head pass from Booker to Durant. Kings down 5, fall away jumper from Fox. Cuts the Suns' lead to 1 down the home stretch. Spinning layup for Kevin Durant. 3-point game with 45 seconds to go. Another Fox jumper is pure. Now Durant dumps it inside to Buzelis, and he's just standing there. Markkanen's smothering him. Goes up for the shot, and it's way off. Suns still up by 1. 3 seconds to go. Malik Monk for the win. No good. And the Suns walk away with the win. Nice offensive showing for the Suns as the big three combined for 84 points. Matas Buzelis finishes with 11 points, 7 assists in his debut. But here in Chicago, Donovan Clingan might be putting together an even better debut. Air ball 3 by Trae Young. Not a way to start the second half if you're Atlanta. McDaniels splits the defense and finishes over Young. 70 points for the Bulls. Young step back J, blocked by Anthony. What a defensive recovery. Now he gets the pass from Clingan and lays it in. Trae Young driving, floating, and Clingan got a piece of it. That's his 5th block. McDaniels, corner 3, yes sir! The lead has only grown to start the second half. 27 now. Clingan gets loose and runs the floor for the slam. Cole Anthony's on pace for a double-double. Goes behind the back, attacks Trae, and gets the and one. He would convert the three-point play. Bulls up by 31. Clean up on aisle 5. Donovan Clingan up to 17 and 13. Now he gets it inside. Double teamed. Cole Anthony wide open. No good. Clingan with the rebound and the flush. Play after play, this man has been a beast. Gary Trent contested 3. Oh yeah. Cole Anthony now has that double-double as we're now over halfway through this third quarter. Trent Jr. misses and is tipped in by Clingan. Another rebound and another score. 21 points and 16 boards now as Patrick Williams knocks down the jumper. Up 38. Billy Donovan has emptied out his bench. Jet Howard scores his first points as a Bull. He came over in the Drew Holiday trade. White shot spiked away by Onyeka Okongwu. White gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Still has the ball. Drives. No good. Got it back. Put it up. No good again. Brandon Clark rises up for the standing dunk. Everything going the Bulls' way. Now Ayo Dosunmu spinning, stopping, and dishing to Terry on the other side. One-hand finish off the glass. Dalen Terry could be poised for a breakout season, and so is Patrick Williams. One-hand punch on Tyus Jones. 103-74, 9 minutes to go in the game, and we're not stopping. Jet Howard drains the triple. Dalen Terry and Marko Simonovic stifle that shot. Now Patrick Williams rattles home the triple. He hasn't shot great today, but he should get back into a rhythm in no time. Terry goes behind the back, acrobatic finish. Tremendous body control. It looked like he just hung in midair to get the perfect angle. Howard backing down his man. Pump fake up and under. Pretty footwork from the sophomore out of Michigan. Terry swishes a 3 from the corner. 116-89, 2 minutes to go. Ayo Dosunmu gets it to go from range. And that's going to do it. 120-98, the Bulls win on opening night of Season 2. This team outperformed just about everybody's expectations, leading for the entire game since scoring their first basket. And of course, the player of the game is Donovan Clingan, one of the all-time great rookie debuts. Oftentimes in the NBA, the game moves too fast for rookies, but not for Clingan. In fact, it seemed like he was moving too fast for everyone else. 21 points in 24 minutes, 16 boards, 3 assists, a steal, 5 blocks, 7 of 10 shooting, and just 1 turnover. That is all-star, defensive player of the year level stuff. Obviously, it's only one game. He's not going to do this every single game. But I am still so excited to see how he progresses over the course of the rookie season and in seasons beyond. Patrick Williams finishes with a double-double, 18 points, 11 boards. He scored a lot of points in garbage time. Jaden McDaniels had a really solid start to his Bulls career, 4 for 8 from the field. Buddy Hield made 3 3-pointers. Kobe White took a lot of shots, didn't score in the second half though. Cole Anthony wasn't the star of the show, but he just made the right plays time and time again. 11 assists, 1 turnover. Really nice debut. And lastly, Jet Howard made some plays off the bench. 8 points, 3 boards, 3 assists in 17 minutes. We held Trae Young scoreless in the second half. Stayed at 18 points, obviously didn't play the fourth quarter. How about Onyeka Okongwu though? 19 rebounds. He could be in for a breakout year. The stars from last year's Bulls have found new homes, and Drew Holiday is one of them. There's his first bucket in a Magic uniform. The Magic lost this game pretty big. The Cavs are just too good. Holiday didn't have the greatest debut. 2 steals though. Next, the Boston Celtics raised their 18th championship banner and sent fans home happy. This was a shootout, 144-136. They defeat the New Orleans Pelicans. The NBA Finals runner-ups from last year, the Grizzlies, didn't look too good out of the gates, falling by 18 to the New York Knicks. We traded them Nikola Vucevic in the offseason. He actually did not start this game. Steven Adams did. And Vucevic didn't do much off the bench. Continuing the list of debuts, Zach LaVine is a Philadelphia 76er, as they rematch with a team that knocked them out of the play-in tournament. Zach LaVine catch and shoot 3, and that's the first points for the Sixers, and the first for Zach LaVine. Adding him to Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey could be dangerous, but Tyrese Halliburton always seems to dominate this team, as the Pacers are out to an early lead. 4 minutes in, LaVine drives, goes up through contact, and gets the hoop and the harm. He sure looks good in a Sixer uniform. Benedict Mathurin soaring to the basket, drawing the foul on LaVine. And the Sixers just can't seem to crack this Pacer team. Pacers win big. LaVine leads the team with 20 points, and Embiid, nowhere to be found. Definitely shades of last year's play-in game. LeBron James begins his farewell tour with a big comeback win over the Houston Rockets. You might notice this game was absurdly low scoring. Well, that's because I forgot to change the sim quarter length back to 12 minutes. I had set it at 10 for the Summer League. After this game, I did make that fix. Now we head from downtown LA to Inglewood as the Clippers break in their new stadium, the Intuit Dome. New logo, court, and jerseys to go with it as well. Kawhi Leonard's long fadeaway shot is money, and he ended up going for 27 in the win. And this debut is perhaps the biggest story of the entire offseason. Jimmy Butler has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks as the Heat enter a rebuild. Giannis finishes the lob there, but the Bucks could not get the job done against Brooklyn. Milwaukee just did not get Butler involved very much. I watched a lot of this game and tried to get some Butler highlights, but they just never came, and all 11 of his points came in the Super Sim. And the Nets spoil yet another high-profile debut, as 8 players reach double-figure points. Well, that wraps up the opening 2 nights of the season, and the Bulls managed to put together one of the most impressive performances around the entire league in their opener. Can't expect that every game from a team that's still very young and doesn't have that high expectations. However, any team can beat any team in the NBA. We crashed back down to earth in Game 2, losing by 23 to the Knicks. No one really took control on offense. We really should be getting more than 2 points from Buddy Hield, and as a result, we score 84. The scheduling AI gave us quite a few interesting games in the opening stretch of the season, and this is one of them. The Cavs are still very much the same team that beat us last year, and we're obviously a very different team, but boy, it would still feel nice to get just a little bit of revenge on them. It's a tight one, 3 minutes to go. We're trailing by 2. We're gonna enter. Right now, we're defending the Cavs better than we did at any point in the playoffs, but Dean Wade splashes a 3. He's been starting at the 4. Evan Mobley still hurt with the spinal injury to start the new year. Buddy Hield no good from three-point land. High arcing hook shot, no good from Jared Allen. Here's Patrick Williams inside and finishes on Allen. That was impressive. Williams currently leads us in scoring. We really could have used him in that playoff series. Now he gets the block on Donovan Mitchell. Gary Trent the other way. Pulls up in transition. Not the best decision. Should have gotten it to Williams, but he gets the offensive rebound anyway. Anthony with a second to shoot. It's off, and that wasn't the shot we were looking for. Dean Wade offline on the three. Now the Bulls looking to capitalize. Clingan put the ball on the floor. Tries to dunk on Wade, and he missed it. Offensive rebound. Patrick Williams picks up his dribble. Finds a cutting Buddy Hield for the slam. Bulls down by 1. We need another stop. Mitchell wide open for 3, and he puts it in. Horrible idea leaving Mitchell open in the corner as Cole Anthony sinks a tough dribble to cut it to 1. Clingan got his hand on the inbounds pass, dove for it. Great hustle there, but it winds up in the hands of Cleveland. Garland dishes to a wide open Mitchell again, and he puts it in. That might be the dagger. And we throw the ball away. Almost stole it back, but it's going to be Cavs' ball. We commit the foul. Garland makes it a 6-point game. Bulls put up a good fight in Cleveland, but they couldn't get the job done as Cole Anthony hits the 3 to get over 20 points. 103-100 the final. We made 17 threes in this game, but the problem is we shot atrociously from 2-point range. Also, apologies for the sound change. I had to stop using my microphone for the rest of this video because it's currently bugging out. But no one on our team shot over 50% from the field. That's not good. But we never held the Cavs to 103 points in the playoffs last year. So if there's nothing else good to take away from the game, it looks like our Simcast defense has improved. I want to get into one more game in this episode, and it's against the Orlando Magic. Obviously, we're playing Drew Holiday for the first time after trading him, but Cole Anthony also makes his return to Orlando, as the Magic let him walk to us as a restricted free agent. We win the tip once again. Patrick Williams gets it stripped away by Jalen Suggs. What a defensive backcourt he and Holiday make up. Holiday misses the straightaway 3, but it's put back in by Suggs to start the game. But yeah, this team's defense is scary, and they should be better on offense too with the addition of Holiday, who shot 40% from 3-point range last year. Trent hits both free throws. Franz Wagner, it's our first time seeing him as he was injured in the playoff series. Misses that 3. McDaniels backs him down and hits the tough shot down low. Williams steals it. Now drops it off to Clingan. Layup, hangs on the rim and falls off. Paolo Banchero's 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound Carter. Jalen Suggs with a corner 3. Clingan hands off to Cole Anthony. Now sets a screen for him. Rolling to the rim. Trying to pass to the corner, but inaccurate. Made the right read, but that's a tough pass to make, as Banchero runs a beautiful handoff into a pick and roll with Franz Wagner. Trent misses the off-balance shot, and it's followed by Clingan. That's too easy, and these teams are going to have to learn quickly that you have to box him out. Anthony steals it from Holiday. Now another lob to Clingan. You'll be seeing a lot more alley-oops with him as the starting 5. He stops Holiday, but then he threw it right back to him, but Holiday misses again. Bulls up 8-7. Nice move to the rim from Cole Anthony, who hits both free throws. Now Anthony inside. A crafty finish around Wendell Carter Jr. Franz Wagner, he's not going to miss another wide open corner 3. Now he gets another, and he hits again. Magic in the lead. Clingan misses the layup. Steals it right back. Bulls back it out. McDaniels in the corner. Gets him off his feet. Drives to the rim for a beautiful left-hand lay. Suggs with the athletic blow-by, drawing the foul on Williams. Hits one of two, and Gary Trent drains the triple. 17-14 Chicago. Open shot for Jonathan Isaac. He had some nice offensive games in the playoffs. Gary Trent gets to the basket and hits 2 free throws. Anthony Black in there now, gives it to Marcus Sasser in the left corner for 3. Sasser, the former Piston, cracking the rotation already as Mo Wagner steals a pass. Isaac drives inside and he's fouled. Again, the Magic only hit 1 of 2. Dalen Terry couldn't get the bounce, and the Bulls are in a bit of a scoring drought. This Magic defense clearly a different beast compared to Atlanta's. Kobe White, tough shot, that's off, and the drought continues. We're still at 19-20. Missed layup from Kobe White. We get the offensive rebound. 10 left in the quarter. Dalen Terry, no good from 3-point range, and that's the first quarter. We shot 6 of 21. That's pretty ugly stuff, but the Magic weren't much better, shooting 7 of 24. Ugly game here in Orlando. Hield, clotheslined by Williams, and he got it to go. A hard foul from Wendell Carter. I'm not even sure how Hield got that shot up, but he did, and it banks in. He converts the free throw, and that breaks the scoring drought. Now Carter scores inside on Jaden McDaniels. Williams drives, and here he comes! Another poster for Patrick Williams. And this time, Paolo Banchero on the receiving end. Now Banchero spirals to the rim and hits it off the window. And 1. Paolo Banchero scores again. But the Magic continue to miss free throws. Pat Williams guarded by Isaac. Wants another poster, and he's got it, but it's after the shot clock expires. He didn't even care about the 2 points. He just wanted the style points. As Banchero knocks down the jumper. Now Williams driving off the catch. Isaac didn't let him get to the rim this time. He hits both free throws. Clingan comes out of nowhere to contest the 3 from Carter. Shot clock winding down, another low percentage shot. Williams can't hit. Jalen Suggs knocks it down. Holiday intercepts the pass. 2-on-1, Jalen Suggs with a throwdown. The Magic lead now 7. Another interception. Jonathan Isaac with the long reach. Up court to Suggs, who lays it in transition. Anthony lost momentum at the rim, couldn't hit the layup. Banchero fouled and hits 1 free throw. Clingan fields the miss. Ayo Dosunmu to Gary Trent. Open 3 too strong. Now Brandon Clark hop steps to the rim and lays it in for his first points of the night. Paolo Banchero inside. Out to Mo Wagner. He gets lost and knocks down the jumper. Let me know which audio style you guys prefer. Maybe this sounds better than my microphone as Dalen Terry converts the and 1. Franz Wagner spins left, scoops it up, and it goes. A circus finish from Franz Wagner. Trent behind the screen hits the 3. No good from Wagner. Long rebound, Clingan going coast to coast. Has to pick up his dribble, and he threw it away to Anthony Black. Bulls down 6, 2 minutes to go in the half. Clingan drop steps and hits the shot around Mo Wagner. Banchero draws the foul from Dalen Terry, and only 1 free throw. Rough night at the line for Banchero. Terry's 3 doesn't get the roll. Black with a dish to Banchero, easy dunk down low. Now Black takes off, draws a foul from White. 1 of 2 from the line. Bulls down 8. Dosunmu drives and goes to the line. And he misses both free throws. Wagner with the dream shake. Rattles out, and it's put back in by Anthony Black. Under 30 seconds to go. Wagner open for 3. Good. 13-point game all of a sudden, And Banchero makes it 16. A flurry of baskets for Orlando. Hield open in the corner. Good! With 0.4 seconds to go in the half. That one was sorely needed heading into the locker rooms. But the score tells the story. 39 points at halftime, 30% from the field. It has been tough sledding for the Bulls offense. If the Magic made their free throws, we'd be down by double digits as they're shooting 38% from the line. My plan going into this game was to play the first half and then maybe the end if it's close, but it's not going to be close. We lose by 16. Gary Trent leads us in scoring with 18, but he shot 5 of 16 from the field. And not the greatest game from Cole Anthony in his return to Orlando. 11, 5, and 7 not bad, but 3 of 12 shooting. And Drew Holiday didn't do much scoring-wise against us, but he did have 10 assists, which is something he did quite often as a member of the Bulls. Banchero and Suggs, though, were absolutely dominant, combining for 50 points. Just a few days into the season, I received a trade offer from the Hornets. Apparently, they really want Jet Howard, and they're willing to give away their starting center, Mark Williams. They also offered us their 27 first-rounder for our 29 first-rounder. I definitely thought about taking this, but Williams isn't exactly someone we need right now, as I want to give minutes to Clingan. But also, I really just don't like these computer trade offers. I think they're just unrealistic, and I don't think either team would propose this trade in real life. So we're sticking with Jet Howard for now. We play the Hornets right after that, and LaMelo Ball drops 30 to beat us by 8. We lose to the Hornets again, this time by 16, and then we follow that up with a win against Sacramento, a quality team. Cole Anthony had a really nice game. Donovan Clingan, though, only 1 point in 22 minutes. Brandon Clark has been a better offensive player so far, shooting a nice 57% from the field and scoring about the same points per game as Clingan. But Clingan's averaging 2.6 blocks per game and almost 10 rebounds, so you can really just take your pick on who should start, but I'm continuing to go with Clingan, though, because after that debut, I just want to get him as many minutes as possible. We follow the win over Sacramento with 3 straight losses, and we didn't crack 100 points in any of them. The Super Team Bucks beat us twice, and the Pacers beat us by 26 points. So we go 2-8 in our first 10. Now we face the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we end up winning, but Gary Trent is going to miss the next 4 to 6 weeks with an ankle sprain. He was able to log 27 minutes, so he played pretty late in this one, and we win by 8. Another team win with 7 players in double figures. With Gary Trent out, I'm just kind of experimenting with who I like at the 2 position, and I'm going to try out Ayo Dosunmu for the time being. I'm starting him over Hield because he's shooting really well from 3-point range to start the year, better than Hield. Kobe White will also probably get a shot at some point, as he's also shooting 40+% from range and scoring at a pretty high rate off the bench. Cole Anthony's efficiency has really dropped off from last season. This was exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Obviously, he has a larger workload than he did last year with the Magic, and his shooting efficiency really has not translated. However, he's averaging career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's doing a lot of good stuff outside of scoring the basketball. So hopefully he adjusts to the starting point guard role soon. So a couple weeks into the season, the Cavs are 8-1 and they're number 1 in the power rankings. But take a look at the Raptors at number 27. I don't think anyone was expecting this start. Oh look, they picked up Alec Burks, and they're starting him. But this team clearly has some issues, and their starting point guard, Dennis Schroeder, is certainly one of them. Just an atrocious start to the year. Alec Burks, though, is red hot. Definitely makes sense that he's starting. Their rookie, Judah Mintz, who has an A+ potential, has started 3 of the 9 games at point guard. He should be starting all of them. And this is definitely concerning. The Raptors have lost 5 straight after losing the first 3 to start the year and then winning 2 against the Pacers and Pistons. Here's an early look at the top performers around the league. Luka Doncic is averaging 31.5 and 10.5 on 57% shooting, he could very well win a second straight MVP. LeBron's stats have really fell off a cliff, 40% from the field, under 20 points per game. A lot of rookies have had solid starts to their seasons, but Cody Williams is above the pack, leads all rookies in scoring, and he's also getting a ton of steals and blocks. Matas Buzelis not too far behind, and it's tough to figure out who the Rookie of the Year is going to be. It actually might be Isaiah Collier. He's playing incredible, almost 9 assists per game, almost 2 steals per game. And that's going to be pretty much all for today. We're off and running in Season 2 as the Bulls sit at 3-8. As I mentioned earlier, I plan on this season being a much faster experience for you all. Not gonna dwell on regular season games if we're not winning them consistently. But the next game on our schedule is one that I will definitely be playing. Against the Raptors, a team that's struggling equally as mightily as we are. However, they have much higher expectations. So they're gonna need to turn things around quickly, and they'll have a chance against a young Bulls team. And of course, it'll be our first look at DeMar DeRozan going up against us in a Raptors uniform, so that'll definitely be fun. I hope you all enjoyed this video. That first game against the Hawks was an absolute blast for me to play. Donovan Clingan is going to be such a fun player to use going forward. If you guys like what you see, please like, subscribe, comment, or recommend me to someone you know. I would really appreciate that. Hope to see you guys in the next one as we continue to move through Season 2. Thank you all and have a great day.